Hello everybody, thanks for looking at our company website and also watching this video. We are a consulting company specialized in any custom electronic design. It can be hardware, software, embedded programming, FPGA based or DSP based system design. In this design, which is a wireless door opener, which is a very simple design, we designed a controller board that receives commands through a push button, through a wireless system, and it opens the door, closes the door, and it has many different options. First of all, it has two modes: manual mode, which basically by pushing the push button, the first one opens the door, while the second one it closes the door. And it has also the auto mode. In auto mode, there is a specific time or period of time is defined or pre-programmed, which my friend is gonna explain it. Just by the first push button, the doors opens, and the person basically doesn't worry about the closing, because after 5 or 10 seconds, it's gonna close it. It has other feature, like if an obstacle comes in across the door, it detect it and basically shut down the motor, and it's pretty safe. Plus it detects the speed and direction of movement, and also it knows the actual position of the door, so you can program it to open it for 60 degrees, 70 degrees, 90 degrees, or whatever you want it. So I try to make it short. Thanks a lot for looking at our company website, www.astinco.com, and my friend is going to explain it shortly. Thank you.
This is the main board of this project. These two jumpers are for the optical sensors. This is the main RF receiver, two LEDs, green and red, and push button 1 and push button 2, and the main controller is PIC16 F690. Here's a little bit of instruction how to use this door opener. First, the door could be at any location. When it's powered on, it will close the door and it will set the reference to 0, so that's the 0 location. To take it to program mode, both push buttons have to be pressed for at least 2 seconds. You hear 3 beeps, that means it's in programming mode. Then you can, by pressing any of these or changing the jumpers inside the module, you can change the code, the RF code to send, and you will hear a beep that the RF code is saved in the EPROM. That's for saving the code. There's a pause time. When the door is in auto mode, it will open. It will wait for whatever second it's set to, and then it will close automatically. To do that, the push button 1 is pressed, which is beside the green LED. You will hear a beep. You wait for the pause time, and then you press the push button beside the red to stop the pause time. That was approximately 6-7 seconds. And then for the location of the door to open to, you gotta open the door to the location that you want to be saved in the memory, and then take it out from the program mode by pressing both push buttons for at least 2 seconds. You will hear 3 beeps, which means it's out of the program mode. Now it's ready to be used. So we programmed this one. This doesn't have any effect. This one, when both lights are off, that means it's in standard mode. The door will open when you press the button. The door will close when you press the button. That goes up to the point that you program that Now by pressing the button again, it will close automatically. By pressing push button 2, which is beside the red one, you will take the board to auto mode, which opens the door, waits for the pause time, and closes the door automatically. So I press this, the door opens, wait for that 6-7 seconds that we programmed it, and closes automatically. So if we take it out the auto mode and take it to standby mode by pressing push button 1 and the green LED lights up, that means the door is in the manual mode. So you can open it, close it, do whatever you want. Pressing these buttons, or this one is not programmed, pressing this button doesn't have any effect. And you take it out of the auto mode and you press it, it should close and set the reference to 0. Now it's in the standard mode, so you can press the button, it will open the door, and by pressing the button again, it should close the door. You can program it again by doing the same procedure. I just want to show you that it's in program mode. This time we want this key to work, so we press it, it's saved, open the door, well, I want to change the pause time as well, so start, stop. That was approximately 2 seconds, and then we want to open the door up to here. We take it out of the program mode, and then this shouldn't have any effect because we programmed this one. Press this one, the door opens up to here. Press it again, it should close. And when it's in auto mode, the pause time would set it to approximately 2 seconds. So open the door, wait for 2 seconds, and close. That's about it. Thank you very much.
It's nice to show the obstacle function too.
Oh, yes, we forgot about that. When it senses the obstacle, after 400 milliseconds, it stops the motor so the motor doesn't overrun and burns. So let's try that one. Open the door, it's an obstacle, it closes. Because it was in auto mode, it would close after 2 seconds, but if it's not in auto mode and it senses an obstacle, it stops until you press this button again and it will close. Same thing for closing the door. When the door is open and it senses an obstacle when it's closing, it stops, and then by pressing the button again, it will close the door all the way to the end. I think we covered everything.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.